Okay, so we are back after our multi-client ventures. I'm just gonna go into normal mode for now. And we have some tickets to hand in. But by the time I'm done handing in all these tickets, we will see who is available. I'll do a few runs. I don't want to go super late night, as I still want this to be a break. We also did a video recording recently for Halloween. So that just went live, I think, a couple hours ago. I think we're good progress. Otherwise, we're about to make some purchases here. Tap off my items, put away pretty much all my money. Some more Yakuza 2. I still get confused when I leave that warp. I'm like, wait, where's the stairs? Where's the stairs? The minimap doesn't help. I just spin in circles every time, chat, without fail. If you're wondering why I do that, I just genuinely just forget where to go. It's every time. It never changes, but I forget every time. So we got one-ofs of most materials. I guess I could have put stuff away to make it a bit more clean. Oh, I guess we should do a quick Twitch bet, actually, while we're waiting here. Let's say prediction time. Start prediction. How many millions of Meseta in 242 tickets? Say the submission period is 2 minutes to give chat a moment. That way you can maybe make some guesses. I'm gonna put away these grinders, then we'll proceed. Give chat a moment or two to predict. Get a clean take of how many grinders we get. We'll ignore whatever grinder that was. Oh, it's just auto grinder. Clean take, let's go. Start our 242. Evade material. Keep going. Potential second place here, chat. Oh, third place. Oh, luck material. I'll take luck material. That's a fine thing to get from the random stuff. This is just all the tickets stored up from doing clients and other episode 2 stuff with chat. Let's see how much value we end up getting. Already at 200,000. Nice. I want to see a 5th place. So on average, we should receive about 2 PDs. Chat wants to do some side bets on whether we are going to get another 2 PDs or not. We'll see. Unfortunately, we'll probably get a lot of grinders. Needless to say, I don't think I need to go pick up grinders for the most part anymore. Just due to doing more episode 4 quests, because it's going to give it to me anyway. So I think I am set for life, pretty much at this point, unless I go really crazy with challenge mode weapons. With some bad rolls so far. On game, do better. I like I'm actually mashing so hard the game just attacked there instead of using the console. I'll try to mash slower, chat. I'm sorry. The game couldn't handle my speed of input. Another money total, not bad. We're making our way to our first million from hand-ins. Just like 2 PD. See that? I'm too fast. Poor game. The gambling is real. See if we got more money yet again. Oh, HP material that time. Hope you're doing well, Chips with the Clips. Once we're done handing in tickets, we'll resume some Halloween stuff. We're already on our way towards money. Ooh, that was a tease. I thought that was gonna be more. What a crazy event so far. Just how low value we've gotten from the cookie. But it is what it is. At least Massive Attack has given us some things to look forward to here. What are the rewards? Well, we get first place since we've cycled through Samurai Armor, Curasol, Friend Ring, Photon Crystal. We should just get Photon Drops if it gets first place. Otherwise, 5th place are an assortment of grinders. 4th place is usually defend and evade materials. 3rd place can be power mined, etc. Or 4th place, I'm sorry, can also be power. 3rd is reserved, I think, for HP, TP, luck. Mashing too fast, the game can't handle it. Probably just should have waited for me to call my uncle. Something like that. Ooh, getting a lot of low rolls, that's not good. Come on, game, you have 100 tickets left. A little above. Can we please get 1 first place and 200? Nope, that's another 2nd or 3rd place. Oh, we got money. Okay, so we're at a little above 500,000. That is a lot of cash for new players. Are we gonna get another 500,000 again? Oh, okay, I gotta go back because I'm gonna cap. So just keep in mind, 1 more, we would have made our first million. That's not too bad. We've almost gotten 2 PDs worth of value by just handing in the tickets, since money equals photon drops as well. Not too bad. Another reason why episode 4 is just really strong in general. Not only are the quests high density, not only are the items good, not only is the XP good, not only are the weapon patterns good, but then you get bonus. Which is like, why would you play most other areas when this exists? Ooh, power material, nice. Not too bad. Ooh, first place. Photon drop chat. Nice. Thanks, episode 4. That mash was real. It's like, hey. The guy's typing out all the letters in Marissa's name. Ooh, that mash was clean. I can almost not read the text that the Speedo was mashing that. Ooh, 2nd place again. We gonna get our first mill? Nope, HP material. I mean, so far, if you look at our inventory, it's not too bad. Die grinders need to stop, though. Oh, it's too fast. I do love that I can actually press it so fast. The console's like, I can't accept another command yet. You're pressing too fast. Ooh, another first place. Hey, there we go. There's our 2 PDs on average. Thanks, chat. Worth. Right, chat? Spent 8 minutes, got 2 PDs. A 3rd PD? Nice. Oh, the value never stops, chat. We spent an hour and a half not finding any photon drops, and episode 4 is like, I got you. Right, chat? I still went even. How'd that happen? Playing hard mode. Value's real. This is also a big reason why you should not come here until you're basically maxed on tickets. You can only hold 255 at a time, but you might as well just mash through. Ooh, we're not gonna get another money up. We actually gonna be under 1 million this time? We've only seen it go above 2 million once. That's a pretty rare occurrence. Getting like 1.2, 1.4 is pretty common. Oh, another 2nd place tease. Oh, luck material, not quite. Ooh, this is gonna end under 1 million. It's a little unlucky, but we got another photon drop, so I can't complain there. And more rolls to potentially get a 2nd place here. Oh, another 1st place. Oh, chat, you just can't make this up. Give me that value. So all those runs I did with chat this past week, already net 4 photon drops. Crazy. And a TP material, nice. I mean, I'm happy, chat. I don't know about you. I'm like, listen, we'll take that all day. That match is real, though. Yeah, we got 5 more attempts to maybe get to our million. I doubt we can hit 2 million. We'd have to hit it every single time now. So, still possible to get second place. Oh, is it just gonna barely hit a million here? Yeah, there we go. We barely hit a million. That was close. Almost didn't go over. We got 2 more rolls after this one, and then we are all done with the tickets. Let me know, chat, if anybody wants to do some cookies to celebrate the ridiculous number of photon drops we required here. And whether you want to play ultimate or very hard. Oh, another second place. We're gonna get 1.2 mil. Nice. Okay, there we go. There's our 1.2 mil. Throw it over in like 5-10 minutes. Still looking for more limiters? Yeah, we do limiter runs. If you want to do blue surface or blue desert, or pink desert, I mean, do some of those. Open to that. I don't mind leveling more pink ID or helping other people level in general. Ooh, that was such a good haul. So I guess in the end we got 1.2 mil. We ended up with way too many grinders. Yeah, I like pink more, just from the weapon area. I think it has its purpose if you're trying to get Giant Gear Assault high hit. Probably one of the better blue ID quests. Let's see, manage prediction. Oh, so we had some believers in the 2 mil. So I'm gonna say, sadly to say, it was greater than 1 mil. Although, I realized I put less than 1 mil. I should have put less than or equal to 1 mil for the bottom option to make it a bit more fair. I'll fix that next prediction. Because that would have been a conundrum if it actually hit 1 mil on the dot. But yes, it was above 1 mil, but less than 2 mil. So that is the winner of this prediction. DJ says, ult is the greatest of all time. Help me get Yas 9Ks on my other character. Nice. You need some XP on my Ross still? What level are your Rangers? They like 120s. I think Pink Desert is nice, I would join. Okay, we got a lot of people for Pink Desert. Let's swap over. I don't think there's a point to moving the limiters. I don't know. We'll focus on some damage here. We're gonna go ahead and host on Pink ID. So it sounds like you'll start with Retract. Not sure if any, but Vector Ray. Scrolling through the chat. Ult might be up for it. Anything from Drac? Yeah. I stepped away. Go get this. Our 34 hours, 51 minutes character. Let's go see who's waiting in lobby. We'll rotate some people out. I don't plan on playing more than a couple hours, so don't expect a late night stream. I would like to do other things around 9. I don't see anybody here. Oh, there we go. There's Retract. We're gonna level with Retract. We'll say Ditherius ult or Ditherius Vector Ray. Then we could get ult DJ in another group. Yeah, okay, that makes sense then. Yeah, then that's a good time to swap. Just trying to make it fair, because there are a lot of people looking to play. I'm gonna host. Good on Anguish 1. Grab some cookies. We'll do Vector Ray for the first, we'll say 5 or so runs. We'll do probably like 3 or 4 after that. We could get ult, and then if Draken's around, we'll get Draken. My Twitch chat thing is saying chat paused due to scroll. Like, but it's on the latest message. How does that work? shared stuff there. Or again, if the chat wants to talk between themselves. As long as people are filling in, we're good. Do we somehow gain cookies? I don't know how... Whatever. Just... whatever. Oh, Drax said he's gonna sleep. I missed that earlier. We'll get Draken later. Probably when Vector Ray steps out, we'll have Hulk join in, or DJ, whoever's there at the time. Try to get current group some slicers. I love my empty inventory space. Do I have another? No. This'll work for now. I think my spare add-up went to the other account already. Otherwise, it would have been double add-up thing here, but even the HP Cure Shock should be okay. That's a smart call. Do a little dance in the meantime. This is what quest you're gonna run? Halloween quest. Some desert. I think we're good to go. So let's see how far we get in the next 40 or 50 minutes. I tried to gel in that. That was unfortunate. We got hit immediately. Yeah, we're gonna go bully stack here for a little bit, help people level. So at this rate, this character is gonna be like 180 plus, which is kind of funny. Yeah, sadly, I don't have any Slicer Fanatics on this character, so you're on your own team. Good for try. Getting demons next round, yeah, I don't have it on this character. Nor is he set up for it. Even if I had one, I don't have the mag. That spare mag is on the other account now. I think we'll fix our mag situation later. Or I just don't play Pink ID, because all of my other forces can do it. But we can slice it Fanatic on the go. Get some real-time upgrades, it's easy. Tell the game, listen, we really need the drop. Yeah, I'm happy this character is getting some more XP. They'll probably have the least amount of playtime in the game, and just all of it is Cookie Quest. What a truly disgusting character. Yeah, to no one's surprise in the Cookie Quest video that I uploaded earlier, I basically just said it's probably best to just trade it in for photon drops. But if you're gonna do it, this is what you would run. But it is kind of disappointing with how it is laid out. It's really hard to get your photon drop value. Like, getting even just like 2 photon drops of value, or 2 cookies worth of value, is enough for most beginner characters to basically be set for early mid-ultimate. That affords you, what, a mag and materials, or a mag and all the basic guns and a unit. Pretty strong. Yeah, 99 power materials and a mag is kind of wild. is going to be there a while. Whittle them down though. Ooh, got knocked down by set damage. Dave is saying some people say very hard is better than ult for cookie quests. They're not wrong. If all you want is like photon drop value, I think very hard mode is one of the few ways to gain back. I just think like Pink Desert offers you XP, which is very good, but more importantly, it offers an easy way to hunt stuff that's otherwise kind of annoying to do. Which is why I think like veteran players should probably play Pink Desert and or Tower. But in terms of like actually just trying to gain as much photon drops as possible, Blue Desert is on very hard. It's probably the best. You're very likely to go even in value. It just might not be in items that you want over getting something like this. But I'm open to playing both. Do cookie quests end after a certain amount of time or kills? I mean, you clear all the waves. We get some good level techniques here. We'll see though. Ooh, frame one hit. That's what I get for being too center in the room. I dislike that bug a lot, where they just instant swing at you. You don't have enough time to debuff. Yeah, we're still somehow getting like 800 plus XP a second without demons, which I find kind of funny. Yeah. The big problem with Ultimate is that just you have to roll well in order to get the value. Where Blue ID, it's so easy to get an item that it's almost impossible to not get at least a couple of photon drops worth of value. Why is very hard mode better? It's because there's more items that are of value on very hard mode. The drop charts don't make any sense. Blame Ultimate not being worth playing most of the time on the drop charts. It's just a sad fact. Like, this quest has a good spawns, but it's like, you can see, like, if we don't get a limiter, the quest is not worth it. We're very hard mode. You have like a 1 in 40 of getting basically a cookie's worth of value back. You have like a 1 in 100 of getting another photon crystal / photon drop worth of value. All this other stuff. So it's like you have to get this 1 in 200 for this to run to be worth it. So if we don't get it, then the run is dead. But like, I didn't get anything, so this run wasn't worth it. That is unfortunately the way of a lot of the Ultimate cookies. But I think to some extent it's just better to just trade the cookies than actually play them, especially as cookie value goes up. I genuinely don't think it's easy, especially now that it's getting closer to like 6 photon drops worth of value. It's really hard to get that much in either quest. Makes it very difficult to get your return on investment. But it is what it is. People love hoarding cookies, indeed. Or at least can make a lot of money here no matter what. we'll probably end up with like 1.2 mil, which is okay. Or 100,000, I mean. Get that holiness armor. Best part of Halloween is the special Rappies drop. I don't know if I agree with that, but we'll go with sure. I don't like that you can't get those easily anymore. I don't like that basically only Halloween cookie quest is worth running. Yeah, like Temple's kind of banned. It's just like I'm so done with Temple. Temple's basically unplayable. What a waste of time at this point. Yeah. When free Temple's best Temple? Yeah. Or change ever despite me pulling through the blow drops. Well, I mean, it's like, okay. So here's the thing. I don't disagree that CCC probably should not have drops. What I don't like is that there's not an alternative provided. It's like you recognize the solution, but then you don't provide the answer to the follow-up of the question, right? So it's like, it's a problem. So clearly there should be another quest that should be played. And then they're like, remove the problem, no other solution. Where like, if they had done Omnispawn quests, right? Or they had gone through and made a couple more temple quests, I don't think anybody would really be talking about it beyond that point. But now it's like, what are we realistically gonna run? Like, are people really scared of the Rappy value and the cookie value? I was seeing a lot of things where they were tracking the use of CCC to get cookies and stuff like that. And I'm like, are you really mad people just decide to grind CCC that much that you're not going to give another alternative for literally every other hunt that you hunt for? The answer is apparently it's good enough. So... yeah, like, Episode 2 is already, like, a big struggle, and I've talked about this before with chat, where a lot of the vanilla quests are just awful in Episode 2, which is why I think it deserves its reputation for being unfun. Oh, you forgot to bring demons, rip. Like, I'll give an example. Like, MAE Temple was one of the best temple quests, not because enemy density, which, don't get me wrong, is very good. It's because it didn't make you walk through a stupid maze. Like, do you know how many temple quests make you walk through, like small one-room things and then fight all these annoying enemies and just annoying to hit spots? They trickle them in at, like, 1 or 2 at most in a wave. Maybe if you're lucky it's 4, but then they put them on opposite sides. And it's just so slow to clear. It's not fun. Episode 2 best looking though. But is it really the best looking if you never load it up to play it? I want you to think about that. It's true though. So true. So like we found, like, it's weird to me that like now one of the better quests is what's it called? Excerpts Episode 2. And again, it's like, it's just because like, why do we like it? Because while it has, like, maze rooms, we fight, like, 1 total, and then it's a normal quest? I don't know. They ripped it from my hands, yeah, pretty much. Oh, I'm not super thrilled about the quest design in Episode 2. Stop liking good quests, yeah, it's so true. Should embrace the random BS of, like, the government quests. Trails Eco next. Oh, I'm sure they're looking to nerf and or remove it. They just haven't made a decision yet, so I expect that quest to get axed soonish. I don't know if it'll be next year or the year after. All quests no longer give drops. So it's just one of those things where I'm disappointed. We have some really good quest designers, and they have made Episode 2 actually playable. But if you told me to go to like classic server and just play like the normal quests, I'd be like, yeah, I'm never touching episode 2. Good luck with that. Like, why? I don't want to go there. I always find it interesting when I see arguments where people are like, wow, people consider 20 minutes long. And I'm like, yes, because literally every other quest that has come out is under 10 minutes, with the exception of maybe Scarlet Realm 3. I just feel like they're not living in the same reality as us, chat. I don't know what to tell you sometimes. It's like, yes. Like, yes. And that's why nobody plays the government quests. Spoilers. Like, yes. You're halfway there. They almost got there, chat. So close. I'm just like, I don't know what to tell you other than that. But it's so true, though. Yeah, it's like, nobody likes them because they're big, like, walkathons for the most part. There's not a lot to do in them. Nice. Hopefully you end up making a nice temple quest. As I said before, like, there's a lot of opportunity to make episode 2 likable. We've seen what really good quest developers can do. So I know it's not a hypothetical. Like, there are some really good custom quests from multiple developers. Yeah. Otherwise, you get kind of like the trashy nonsense that you see in challenge mode. Like, I'm kind of okay if none of the quests that get written ever have puzzles that you have to do to solve. Kind of okay with that. No more pick-a-switches. I'm okay with that. I mean, I feel like we played a lot of custom quests lately, and not a lot of them have traps as well on top of that. I think people just realize they find it annoying. It's not really a fun mechanic to deal with. Goodbye, Abulu. So yeah, we have to run maybe 3 or 4 cookie quests, and then hopefully by the end of it, one of us will have a limiter. Then it'll make those cookies worth it for the overall group value. But it's one of those ones where you have to play a lot of them for Pink ID to pay off. It's kind of rough. Yeah, it's just one of those things where, like, there's now, like, multiple hunts that the best of way to hunt it is, like, no joke, is to just play free mode. And it's not because free mode is good, it's because the other ones are so bad at enemy density and respecting your time. Where some of the enemy counts are fine, but if you have to walk through, like, 5 hallways and not do anything the whole time, it feels really terrible. So it's definitely not so much the enemy count problem, it's just there's a lot of padding. And you'll see a lot of padding in Quest 2 even in Episode 4, which is also why people don't enjoy them. Like, War of Limits 1 is technically really good with Astark. Do we run it on stream? Extremely rarely, because you just walk the whole time. It could be way better. Also, I'm 180. I can wear a red ring if I want to now. Like, I don't need them all to be, like, endless or Halloween quests where it's just a bunch of enemies in one room. I'm okay with walking. I just don't want it to be, like... I should be doing things on the journey there. And there could be, like, light rooms and to then follow it into a dense room. I'm okay with that. But... some of the quest designs have me questioning life. Get rid of Grenabulu here. Excellent XP a second. Come back to sell some items. Yeah. It's like, what areas need to have a big revamp because most of the core quests are unplayable. Spaceship, Temple, seabed. I think we actually have a good amount of tower quests, rip MAE tower, in other events, that it's not too bad. But yeah, there's like, other than like Penumbral Surge 2, I can't think of a spaceship quest I would consider running. I think some of that is also partially due to the fact that the drop chart there sucks. Seabed and tower just extremely tough. The problem is, like, Seabed also just wastes your time. It has the same problem as Spaceship, where it just has, like, a lot of rooms and very low enemy density. So you're spending, like, 14, 15 minutes clearing, walking around, and then you fight, like, 6 enemies, and then you take, like, a 20-second journey just to fight another 10 enemies. It feels pretty terrible. Like, a lot of those ones, it's not the enemy counts I'm even mad at. It's just the fact that it takes so long to get to set enemy counts. Where I'm like, I'd rather just do anything else for hunts. Or at least in terms of custom quests, there's been, like, you know, Lost Charge Vulcan to some extent, covers Tower. Ruins are very mid, I would agree. See, the problem with it is, like, it has some good hunts. It's just also kind of in an awkward spread at the moment. Yeah, Ruins is at least a tier above Temple and Spaceship. Temple and Spaceship, I legitimately just don't think there's a quest I would run outside of Penumbral Surge 1 and 2 on either of those. Like, would I really, really desperately want to go back to MAE Temple resets? Not really. I mean, the fact that you would only want to complete half of the quests is already an indictment of how unfun it is. But Ruins is a lot more straight. Ruins is nowhere near as confusing as Seabed. Seabed legitimately has, like, 2 branching paths and warps and stuff like that. Ruins is like a circle. As long as you just walk in a circle, like a big circle, you generally end up at the place you need to go. Yeah. Ruins in general, like, they follow a lot of the challenge mode maps. Like Endless Nightmare 4, for example, is exactly like the challenge room maps, because it's the same tile set. So, like, for me, I'm never lost doing those cuts of quests, because they reuse the same components. Where Seabed is like, ugh. Oh my gosh, trying to do free bed for some of those unlocks, and you're like, hold on. Where am I ledge dropping today? I'm just never excited to do them. I think the only seabed quest I unironically like is MA2B. I think that is the only one where I'm like, yeah, I don't mind just clearing seabed since we're here. I really honestly can't think of another seabed quest I like. People really like Phantasmal World 3, I guess. I am not I'm okay with the box run. I don't like anything else about the rest of that quest. Or like Lost Demon Railgun. I definitely don't like that quest. I like it in concept, but man oh man. Oh, Retract needs to leave the middle when the Gerda-Bulu's there to not die. Gotta respect the Bulu. But otherwise, it's like, I mean, maybe people do GDV. Maybe. Or seabed. That's it. Like, I don't mind there being hybrid quests for different areas, but it is a little depressing when it's like, hey, I really want to hunt something in seabed. Let's now spend 9+ minutes doing something else or doing free bed because there are literally no other quests for these. So sad. Goodbye, enemies. This is definitely a big oof on ultimate difficulty drops so far. Damn, we're not even getting B801s for consolation prizes. This is rough. Holy. Not a good start. Hopefully in the span of 5 or 6 more, we'll get what we need. Done by the team. Zuzu. Doing here. I mean, I guess you're a kunai. I mean, if you roll with hit percentage, I'll be excited. If you give me a 0 kunai, I'm just gonna be disappointed. Wow, I didn't even get a kunai. Big F. Big F in the chat. It was, so sad. Damn, I failed that 1 over 1.2. That was so weighted in my favor, and it still failed. It did not want to disappoint me with the 0 hit, it's true. It knew better. Yeah, like, I'll flip it on its head. I think there's a lot of really good Mines quests, and I keep telling people that don't believe me. I think there's like 4 or 5 in rotation in RBR alone that are kind of fun, let alone the, some of the standalone ones that got removed, like Lost Soul Blade. And Tower, with its many Omnispawn quests, were actually pretty fun. And even stuff like AA1, if you count that as a Mines quest, is also really good. So I feel like some of the drop patterns work for Omnispawn pretty well. But on the vanilla quests, they're kind of eh. So like Sky ID has like a lot of Ubers, for example, and then like kind of nothing. That's very feast or famine across the board. But then there'll be a quest that combines like 3 to 4 of their Ubers in one run. It's not very common that it happens. Usually it's event restricted. But when that happens, the ID's value goes up like astronomically and how much you would have fun with it. But like I enjoyed AA1 and I liked the concept of AA2, even I didn't like its implementation fully. But I don't know. It's like Phantasmal World 2 is pretty good for jungle. Phantasmal World 1 is also playable. Kind of interesting for Skyly. At least there's like a handful of things I can name for CCA. Oh no, the Oz are here. So they can... Oh, another OPLCs, rip. Nobody wants the OPLCs, yeah. Not without hit. Another Ryuker, where is that? I want that. I can't... That's the real drop for me. Where's Ryuker? Keeping my eyes peeled for it. Cape Doll's over there. I want that Ryuker. I need a bajillion of those on the other characters. You have to think, if I'm making 32 forces and at least 10 of every other character that could get something, I need it. Oof, I got a single photon drop so far in terms of value. I know Fuel C's with 0 hit. That is not good. There's the Ryuker. That was almost really bad. Took one step too far. So I'm hoping by the standpoint of, you know, making IDs feel more quote-unquote viable, a lot of it just comes down to just more inventive quest combos. And I think Omnispawn has like opened the door to a lot of more exciting choices down the line. That's why I'm hoping they focus on adding stuff and stop removing things. Question mark. Why are we going backwards on this? Like, I'll give another example. I'm okay if they remove quests like Simulator 2.0 and Mine Offensive if we also have it replaced by Omnispawn quests. I would be 100% okay with that. Like, not a single tear will be shed for either of those quests getting removed. Thank you for the good luck and parameter. I will die on that hill. Those quests do not belong on the server anymore. We have evolved so much in terms of quest quality that it is like night and day. Like, Twilight Sanctuary is fun and all, but like, I don't think the other quests are even worth playing at all, other than just kind of go, wow, this is really gimmicky. What are Omnispawn quests? So there are event quests that allow you to fight enemies across multiple episodes. So for example, it's possible to fight an Ilgil alongside a Dorphon, alongside a Gelsaber or something like that. So it's cross area, cross episode, potentially. So any quest that potentially gives like alternate things you can hunt is kind of nice. Hoping we see more support with red ID hunts with Omnispawn to take advantage of some more tower runs. That I would be kind of interested in seeing. Not that red ID needs a ton of help. It'd just be nice if there's like a more niche hunt that gets highlighted with it. I'm not asking. I mean, you can put Cannon Rouge and V502 in the same run again, and that's fine, I guess. I'm not holding that many items. Oh, I see why. A lot of those have been fun, but they're usually a power level that's like too high for like new characters, which is fine. I mean, most of the server has a character that's like 140 or above in terms of character level. Not everything needs to be catering to newer players. I'm all for healthy alternatives to Terrell's Ego. I think removing stuff like Black Paper Deal would be a big mistake unless they're introducing a shop that can keep the same value of photon crystals. So like them being a straight currency, I'd be okay with. But again, it's like, I'd rather them not just like strike things unless it's a, you know, replacement kind of thing. No worries. Sounds like Retract will be free, so I'm not sure if DJ or Bolt was interested in taking Retract's spot. Otherwise, in a few runs after that, I think Vector Ray was looking to step out as well. Then probably not too long after that, we'll be done with the runs. Do one more with the current group. Just farming Yash 9,000s. Oh no, that's a very Ditherius run. You gonna do Purple Temple, chat? Is that what's, or not Purple Temple, Purple Desert? More Yashminikovs. I was gonna say, it's a very Ditherius quest. Big oof on value so far, chat. But at least we're getting XP. Max attack ER and VR and just doing the first room to catch up with the other stuff. Yeah, the other quests are just kind of not fun. Yeah, new mop up 3 is my preferred for Yash. I agree with Aetherius. When I used to run for it, that's where I would go. I was like, I'm like, you're not getting me in Temple. Get out of here. Trying to farm Spread Needles. Honestly, I don't think it really needs Spread Needle. Maybe this will be the server hot take. I think as long as you are willing to just play challenge mode or buy a challenge mode weapon, there is honestly no reason to get a Spread Needle or hunt the Spread Needle. Like, I don't know what theoretical value, like it would have to roll like extremely high hit, like at least 50 to be worth it. Yeah, like it's like literally even if you have a 30 hit Spread Needle, it's still worse than a Rest Needle. Like it has to roll really well. I just want to be clear. It is still statistically better for you to use a Rest Needle on cast. It's like that much of a difference. Have you considered challenge mode is very scary? It's not that hard. Ooh, Halloween cookie, finally. Yeah. In which case, you just pay 12 or 13 PDs and get it, rather than waste hours of time and getting low rewards from ruins. Like, the only time I care about getting a spread needle is I'm doing Red Ring anyway, and I'm playing Red ID TTF, and I'm like, oh, I might as well just kill the horse because I'm here, quote unquote. But I'm not, like, actively resetting for them. I don't think that's worth it. So at this point, even though I have spread needles, I don't really use them anymore. I just don't have a reason to over challenge mode or Baran's or arrest needle. Because there's eventually going to be a point where if you decide to continue playing PSO, you're gonna do all these hunts and then realize you kind of wasted your time. Honestly, that's how I felt after playing PSO. I was like, oh, I don't know about challenge mode, because I just don't know anything about it at all. And I'm like, I also don't know pricing and stuff like that in trades. And then it was like, okay, I got my spread needle. And I'm like, it was useful, but then it was like, I just did challenge mode. And then I was like, oh, could have done this like a couple of years ago, save myself a lot of time. It's just how I felt. I was like, yeah, especially with in general the prices of challenge mode weapons being tanked. Oh, Slicer Fanatic with hit. Oh yeah, that was kind of worth it. Low hit, unfortunately, but I'll take it. I guess to me that was worth a cookie. And if it came paired with a V801 or limiter, then I would say yes. But it's just one of those things where I like Yashminikov as well, but I'm like, as soon as I got one with hit, I'm like, yeah, I'll use it for like falls, and I'll use it on some runes. But like overall, I just rather Baran's everything. Nice, another cookie. Okay, okay, we're getting our cookie value back finally. We had 3 kind of dead runs in a row, but then we found 2 cookies, so now it's like we only had 1 dead run. I guess that's not too bad then. But it required spinning to win. We had to spin to win on those cookie drops. So now chat getting 3 PDs and a couple of Oakfield seasons and everything else in one run is worth it. Best part about Yash is they're incredibly cool. Stats don't even matter. Ooh. I'll go that. For me, that's a scorching hot take. But yes, PSO is all about stats. Stats always matter. Like yeah, having enough hit to accurately hit falls is important. So if you can like heavy falls, then it's not too bad. ESO is about vibes and vibes alone. Hard disagree. Super hard disagree. Definitely about having useful weapons in different situations. That to me is a super hot take. Some people play it quote unquote for vibes, and then they don't usually run quests well, question mark. So it's fine if you want to show up in lobby or whatever, but not in actual gameplay, please. Please don't be running around with like Madam's umbrella as main weapon. These. You can buy umbrella alone. I'm like, please don't be like that person that I teamed up with at public games where it was Silverino. That's unfortunate. He had a, what was that? I think it was a Ramar or Ramarl, I forget which, running around with lame to Argent. I don't mean XCal, I mean lame to Argent. They were trying to unseal in public games in CCA. If they were not purposely trolling, I don't even know what world they were on, to be honest with you. I was like, wow, that is a bold move. Oh, thank you for the cookie. It's like, that's a super bold move. like, oh yeah. I'm sure it was their vibe, quote unquote. Just like it's my vibe to basically block them and never play with them again. Like, no thank you. Please don't do that in my games. Ooh, thank you for the song. Like, I don't need you to be rolling, like, all decked out, like, Barans or whatever. You dead off all now, actually? No worries. Thank you for joining us, Vector Ray. I think we have 2 slots open. Grab more of these. So many armors. Yeah, this song's... I would say there's a time and a place for things. People doing cosmetics on scanner or whatever. There's nothing wrong with that. I just don't feel like that is the... I don't think that should be the intent, at least not when we play on stream. And when it comes to look for characters, I don't really care. Whatever chat wants to make is fine with me. Ooh, that money though. $15 hit is the first break. I was trying to think it was 15 or 20. I didn't want to just throw that number out there. It's not like a high break point from what I remember. Yeah. That's why I stopped. I think I got like a 30 hit and stopped because I was like, yeah, this is probably good enough for everything that I want to do with it. So it has purpose. I'll kill, for example, the... What's it called? The Bulma? Question mark. The cave monster when we're in TTF and I'm waiting for them to spawn and you wait like an eternity in that room. If I'm playing with like a duo, I will sometimes shoot them and then go to the next room to clean up. So like, there's a couple times I'll whip it out outside of balls. Yeah, I don't remember if the Yashminikov is in my share bank. I would have to look. Might still be on the Rawmar or Rawcast. Get offhand. Yeah. And then also, we ended up with a lot of spread needles with hit percentage. I didn't even hunt these. We just did Easter and picked them up. So that also being a thing, even if you do one spread needle with like 20, 30 hit and not looking for the 50 hit, you can just get those by playing Easter. What a world. Okay. So we'll need somebody to replace Vector Ray. So if somebody wants to hop in and get some free cookie runs, we'll do a few of those. And I'm not sure if Retract said this was their final run or the next one was the final run. But we also need somebody to replace Retract. I'll go, but only if I can donate some cookie. Oh, that's up to you. Okay, so we have 2 free slots then. On the bright side, the next breakpoint is 90 hit. Oh, that's rough. So we have DJ potentially joining us. Is there somebody that would like to take the 4th slot? Peanut butter and jelly has arrived. Let's get this bread. There we go. Nice. So I'll make the game, but we're just looking for one more player. Guess was okay. Question mark. don't know if Chips or Ult would like to hop in, or if there's another person that would like to join. You have one free slot. Character cell phone only, so super weak, that's why I want to donate. That's up to you. I will not force you to donate anything. As far as I'm concerned, this would be a free cookie. Hope you're giving me a trade. We usually give out a free cookie to people we haven't played with before. Oh, okay. Are you sure you don't want to use that for trades or anything else? I mean, I'll take it. Just want to make sure you're okay with this. Thank you for the cookies. We'll do some runs then. Counter is also economy lock. They go to waste on my bank. Yeah, otherwise we would have to do like very hard mode for potentially value. But that requires trade. I guess just pink ID desert might work. But we'll give chat a minute or two. If I didn't pick it up off the floor, I can't use it. Okay. Well, hopefully we can get a fourth player here. Yeah, we might need you, Retract. What's the run? We're doing Pink Temple, hopefully. Oh, actually, Ult is offering to jump in. Nate says good luck. Thank you, Nate. I was gonna say HellCleave. We gotta do some tower runs later when we have some serious firepower. Because I think that'll give you your most Mary Carols. It's like almost double the amount compared to jungle. That jungle quest is kind of whack. I was looking at the enemy counts again. I'm like, man, that is such disappointment. It's like only good at Spiggles and that's it. And even then, it's not better than just doing Kevin Punisher elsewhere. Okay. Oh, this will be interesting. We're doing tower, I'm going Ramar. Yeah, maybe later. I'm not in a rush to do it. We still have like Saturday, Sunday, Monday, next week, Friday, potentially. Oops, my bad. Starts to stack in. Yeah, work is kind of rough. Hopefully things get better for you, HellCleave. I was gonna say, on the plus side, eventually, when the work situation is dealt with, I'm gonna keep you in business forever with Max. You're gonna be making some PDs at some point. Some debuffs on these enemies. I'm happy I got 3 sets of characters to very hard mode, and 2 of them are actually ultimate ready. Looks like I'll enjoy the Xmas event some, maybe. I've been taking off many formal days for December, so I'll see about it in regards to what we end up doing there. It's gonna be mostly quiet, so we might be able to take some time off in the afternoon. Like just do like a normal, at least working to like 3 or 4 o'clock range and just leave an hour early or something. I'll see how the schedule works. By enemies. Enemies. I can. Go back to Convoy spam. Button drop, nice. I got bodied. So we're helping DJ level quite a bit here. A lot of XP. Make the self-balance stuff a bit easier. There we go. Back to Convoy stacking. Yeah. It's just kind of unfortunate though. Like, there's some interesting enemy spreads in the Halloween quests, but ultimately I just kind of went through it as like, and Tower invalidated like 60% of the runs, and Desert invalidated another 20% by themselves. They didn't need anything else. Kind of brutal. The fact that like every Uber is just better to hunt in the Tower quest over the other areas was kind of brutal. Your Psycho 1, your Heaven Punisher, etc. I'm thinking at some point later in the week we'll do some Purple Tower, just because I'd like more V502 chances with maybe another Heaven Punisher for the group. So basically what we're hoping for is that with the ultimate rate of cookies, it will make up for the lack of consistent value of very hard mode. We're hoping that every whiff drop here is a free cookie. In practice, not very likely to happen. We did at least get a couple already. Oh, I need to leave the center. I don't know why I'm looking at the center. I love the constant pew-pew laser though. It is really shutting down so many enemies. I'm gonna say Demon Mech Gun, so good. Has to use it. About another hour or so, and I think I am done for the day. So we'll easily go through the free cookies that were generously gifted. Maybe get some custom requests after that. Bubbles here. There we go. Oops. Immediately got bodied. Say, damn, this is rough. I feel like when handing in all the massive attack tickets have given more value so far. So sad. 10 minutes to hand in, greater than hour of 50. I think that should be a good juxtaposition. So people were wondering why I started the stream out with the tickets. I mean, look how much more I got in 10 minutes. I'm just doing what I do normally. Outrageous. We're hoping between this event and Christmas we end up with another limiter, because I would like a spare one on this account. If we end up with 2, then it frees up another one for the Rangers. Wow, I leveled again. Yeah, 181. Let's go pick up all these items and sell them. All that money. $14-0 Mother God. $8. I think the Heavenly HP has solved a lot of my survival problems, as well as like 20 levels. This character is rapidly catching up to be one of the highest level forces that I have. Cookie Quest too strong. Emerald Battle. I almost felt like Pac-Man with all the bosses. Yeah, we're definitely gobbling them up. One last dip into this, then I'll go to the next quest. Isn't too bad. So many syllables. And more than last time. There we go. Much better. Should check to see if they're a read. Oh. Worth a shot. Need to find a lot of those at some point. There we go. Do at least 2 more, then the assess if chat wants to switch it up. Tower quests? Maybe. It'd probably be purple if I had to guess. 502 and Heaven Punisher. Overdoing Wet ID. Yeah, I mean we would only be doing cookie quests. I don't see the point in running a normal quest during Halloween for Tower. Touch the Critter Boo Boo. It's not bad, it's just not recommended for low level character. Otherwise, I'm also still good with very hard mode. Or other runs in general. Or enemies. ID, drop us something. I mean, I guess the rest of it. Ooh. Got hit into hit. That was important. Brutality. Move slightly south so I don't instantly die. There we go. Limiters. Nope. Hit one. What even hit me just then? Daily luck forecast has changed. Nice. Forecast bonus is horses, droids, males. Okay. Forecast mail, yeah, pretty much. Oops. Yeah, they do not like me right now. Leave me alone. So glad that Jellin came out. I think I would have died there. How would a forecast work? I imagine they would have a tech bonus on elemental guns. all weapon elemental damage is double. Probably forecast about stuff really hard. Really strong traps. Imagine a force without Shifta. They get the healing traps. You know what it is? Instead of Resta, they get the healing traps. They get like heal traps, shifted deban traps. Just deploy them whenever they need them. Okay. There we go. We're there to make life a bit faster and easier. Ooh, Octo. Goodbye. Four enemies. ultimate. Poor game. Oh no, the Magula is real. I love my rapid targeting there as the zoo is flapping its wings, so it just made the name flicker like 5 times a second for a moment. It kept crossing in and out of my vision range. There we go. I feel like ultimate difficulty is betraying me right now. Like, we saw what you did in very hard mode. How dare you collect those tickets on another difficulty? You're cheating on me. Oh, I almost debuffed. Man, it is so hard to debuff. The weapon health. Holy, almost died. Gelining. Preemptively picking up a couple items. And there weren't that many armors. I'm disappointed. No drops for me there either. Quests are fun. Some of them are. I don't know how I feel about these latest sets of drops, but it is what it is. The way that rest of 30 I picked up with a decent find for my ult characters. My item reader on the left only has 3 items. That's painful. No interesting text. Well, I guess I'll sell the junk. Grab some of these. They're also kind of weak. Sell these and move on. I'm not gonna go back for 2 farmers. That's worth my time. I'll at least break 100,000 again pretty easily. Almost at 8 million in the bank. Getting there. $80 million. To a nice 8 cookies left. Grab my phone, one moment. Good to go. Yeah, I'm not sure how available HellCleave is. Looking to make a trader, swap places or something else. I got bodied by those rappies with them. Ouch. One hit by a rappy, that sounds about right. HellCleave has been summoned. The drill pack is big damage. Ooh, Rafoe. Pick one of those. Chat knows that's gonna be my most spam technique in very hard mode, so probably good to pick up a few of those. There we go. Heals, back to Bowie stats, grants the Horn Detonator, never mind, 2000 and died. Ouch. Infinite stacking to forward, let's go. Just slightly further down. Wow, our first photon crystal. Ooh. Right, chat? Big ooh. Big ooh. I literally got a photon crystal like 3 times faster on very hard move. Big ooh. Good body there. Get a debuff going. Oh, they're out of range. That's why they're not. Everybody had a kill range. Oh, the freeze actually stopped me from buffing. That was brutal. Freeze too strong. There we go. On the plus side, the forecast bonus made it instead of a 1/201, it's a 1/199, which apparently made a difference. Thanks, forecast change. Here we go, we learned. That's what it was. The forecast changed and it dropped. I was about to meme on it. Ultimate shut me up real quick. It's about time, right, chat? It's about time we got value in Ultimate. It's only Ultimate cookie. There we go. Hopefully we can get a couple more slicers between now and the end of the event. Otherwise, I'll probably pick them up playing RNID at some point. They're not like a super critical rush or anything. Oh. Oh, it's his claw that keeps making me target diagonal. I'm like, please stop. I'm like, please stop. Like, have mercy. Clearly not aiming at that target. Not bad. Buffs. Crazy in here so far. Hopefully chat gets a nice high hit item of some sort. 60 hit Hellgun or something. Could be fun. it ends. Interesting. I have to be over here for 2 bucks. There we go. Poor enemy. I'm gonna go to Gafoe stacking. I'm assuming that thing is gonna die between demons or. There we go. Now it's rapidly losing HP. Rip Kurtabulu. Crystals are getting melted. That did a ton of damage to the Rappy. Just slightly further south to hopefully not die. There we go. Zoom a little. Very interesting. Goron detonators. Grab some armors. Take time later. I capped items with the cursor. It was still stuck on pickup. That's kind of funny. Both paralyzed. Ouch. Put her away. Now I have 3 things to unlock on the other character. Always fun. And then 1 more cookie run. After that, if chat has any suggestions, switch it up. Otherwise, I'm still okay with doing this. What drops the limiter? It is the Kurtabulu. So many armors. Need a demon weapon ASAP. Well, there's supposed to be Slicers of Fanatic dropping, where even if you're a cast, it's still useful versus Kurtabulu. But they just... We've only seen 1 so far, in like 10 runs. A bit unfortunate. What about on very hard mode? You mean what about on very... Do demons drop on very hard mode? No, not really. Your best bet for Demon is ES challenge mode in that gun. No, you don't want to use slicers that are from other difficulty. They have reduced special, so they're basically worthless. Yeah, pretty much every multi-hitting common weapon is super bad. Unless it's a rare item. And generally, not all the time, but generally the rule of thumb is that it won't be reduced. PSO has magical ways that it works. A lot of armors this time around. All those. Kind of worth going back for 6 items, so. Exactly. I'm like, I don't remember the hex code, or like, even if I know the hex code, like, it's not helpful to me. Like, would I know it's above or below it in hex? No, I don't have all the hex codes memorized. Like, it's kind of like how things like Asteron Belt are reduced. It's a shame. Would have been a bit more fun if they weren't. Ooh, am I gonna walk away with 188,000? Might be a new money record. It's a lot of money. Oh, excuse me, 193,000. One more, and we'll take a moment to reassess if chat wants to run something in particular. I figure this straightforward XP helps no matter what here. On the plus side, I have so much roll ATP that I basically barely need to do anything. Slicer later. Mostly just need to fix this mag. Poor man. I deserve to die there. Can't see. I accidentally cast Convoy while I was trying to walk. I was like, oh no, I'm still casting. Crappy. I waited to south a little after this. Okay, now I want to go down. It's because I don't want to get surrounded. On Slice of Fanatic. spawn for the group. Just stun locking before Zoo. Ooh, is that my first photon drop? Wow, that is actually kind of sad. No. Got one photon crystal, one photon drop. That is not a good showing from Ultimate, let me tell you. If you're an hour in and you're questioning if that was your first or not, that's not good. Well, hopefully we see some big ticket items for the team here. We see the team get a V801. I'm like, I don't have to question if I'm getting something every 40 minutes in episode 4, very hard mode. Ultimate, I'm like, certainly something. You're doing well today, Chips with the Clips. I figured I'd at least do a little bit of a stream if I'm not going to do a bonus stream Wednesday. The way people can at least witness some of the stuff I've been working on side and then going into some quick quests. Although at the rate that we're consuming them, I don't know if it's possible for me to run out now. I'd have to do like a few 12-hour sessions or something to burn out, I think, at this point. Which I don't think is going to happen. Like, even if optimistically I play a lot on Saturday. How about that? Yeah. I'm enjoying the pew pew laser lockdown. It is quite funny to me. Ouch. I was so worried I was about to get it early while debuffing. That actually worked out. I still can't believe this character is about to hit 182. This character went from, oh, they're 178 to, oh, they're 182. Cookie quests are wild, chat. I'm so sad that reached me even after walking backwards. So sad. Trying to bully me from the spot I want to stand in. The prime position, is this the best spot? No. Maybe, I think further south. Debuffs. Slapped. There we go. That took a while, chat. Let me tell you, that was not good. We're playing with all these super buffs, and it's anguish for photon drops. Like, there is no excuse. Chat should be getting like 2 PDs minimum from these runs. Either through items actually dropped or the photon drop itself, but we're not seeing it. It's a bit disappointing. I don't think anybody's seen a Guardiana yet, for example. Not crazy uncommon. We saw Sulfurino earlier. Slicers take a little while to see. Ooh, gel on level 30. That is a huge pickup wherever that is. I need that. Oh, got body. Primate into debuff and debuff into run around and panic. True combo. Panic and run. There we go. Debuffs. Items. That gelling on the way out. Not too bad. Lots of sales. Tekkium. Alright, so we'll do a quick check. Where are we in terms of photon drops? Ooh, we're almost at our first sphere. Plays more cookies still. I got 4 we can use. That's up to you. I will not force you to burn them on stream. They are appreciated. So if you would like to select the run with your 4, if you'd like to select what you'd like to do, just let us know. If you want some suggestion. I'm not sure if you're looking for any item in particular. Oh, it's ult's choice? There we go. It's all down to ult. What would ult do with cookies? It's all these. There's enough we can all get one. That is very generous. Some armor. Why me? Or ult. I was gonna say, if I had to guess Aetherius, why not you? Ooh, I like that. I like that. I was gonna say, I know what Aetherius' cookie would be. I don't even have to think about it. Desert purple. So if you want to do some Yashminikov runs, you can always just do those with cookies. Purple Tower worth. Purple Tower is good. It's a Heaven Punisher V502 and I think a Constellation drop. So it is the best way to get Heaven Punisher during the event. And still a decent chance of V502. So, nothing wrong with that at all. Yeah. It's definitely a hard quest. We're not going to play that on Anguish. Who needs both? Yeah, they're very good. Purple Tower then. He's away. I'm gonna switch characters. Good YouTube video. Put that away. I'm gonna switch to a character that can at least use Slicer and/or has Glide Divine. It's up to you for over a year. My sim card is stamped. Oh no. Let's do some Purple Tower then. And maybe we'll end the stream with the Purple Desert just for Aetherius. Because that's also Yashminikov 9000M, which I do believe DJ was saying they were looking to do. Yeah. So I figure that's kind of just making sure everybody gets something they want. So I'm going to switch to a character that can host it. did just pick up another slicer, so if nothing else I can identify it real quick. I will double check if there's any other significant drops that I'm thinking or forgetting in episode 2. Yeah, there's no Dell Depths. That would have been a good one. Just kind of consolation prizes of, I guess, heavenly abilities, Light Divines, Vegito. Mostly just small. I mean, it's not that they're useless, it's just obviously not as big ticket as the others. So there's probably like 5 items of interest, with one being an Uber and one being a super good unit. I think it's okay. Oh. Let's go to the other lobby. Let's say 4 purple tower into 1 purple desert. That's fair for everybody. That way I don't have to switch characters. That'll conclude the stream when we get there. I'll leave it on regular difficulty. I'm wearing a V101 Cure Paralysis I don't need here. Put that away temporarily. And put on Smartly. I could just identify that Slicer, or if I have my 40 hit one in here, I prefer that. Okay, I have my high hit one in here, then I'll just do that. So basically I'm just looking to apply demons as often as possible here. 35 hit I think is pretty respectable. Even if I'm not at max ATA, that is a pretty good chance of me landing it on frozen targets, or just targets in general with accuracy glitch. So hopefully that's enough to cover everything. Character's already wearing a red ring, which helps with accuracy. So feeling pretty good. We got Mother Garb and Adept to reduce my TP cost to basically 0. So while I might not be the greatest damage dealer, fine. I will sell my Dimates and die fluids. Those are going to get in my way. I guess I should check the shop on the off chance there's a charge item in here. There is a 50 hit Viscano special. My stuff is capped. I have 3 escape dolls. There's going to be kind of an annoying amount of hell. I will try to lock down the room with Tex. Got 2 3 seals. Gambling earlier. Back to back, says Milieu. Nice. Glad you're able to get some of that value in there. I'm going to do my best to lock down. I'm gonna bring in Escape Dolls, I'd recommend, if you've not done so, to do so. Otherwise, I guess we'll see how it goes. Oh, I'm gonna bring Cookie. I'm getting the trade request. Oh, well, that takes care of that. Thank you again, it's very kind of you. Pick out one more so we can do the Purple Desert. Right after this. Got 75 left in the bank, not too bad. Hopefully things are going well, Milieu. I mean, it sounds like from the gambling perspective, at least it went well, but life in general, or other drops, hopefully have also been treating you well. Say music kicking in as we dramatically go towards tower. Tough going, I suppose. Thank you for the good luck. Bit of safety telepipe here. Oh, I did land the demon, just not on the right target. Nice. Double demons. Awesome. Ooh, that ATP beat down with force. There we go. There we go, get demon. Can I survive that? I actually don't know. I don't have 3 seals on. I think that's kind of a question mark. Find out. Okay, good. I'm never sure. My resistances are so random on these characters. Especially if I'm not using seals. Like... Oh, the insta-delete. Okay, so they weren't targetable there, because I did try to stop them, but it didn't. Oh, landed that. You man, get wrecked. Ouch. Gotta stun lock him. There we go. I don't want him doing anything. Leave me alone. There we go. There, Carol in the corner. Agui getting body. Okay, constellation prize items in here. Heavenly abilities like a PD, Glide Divines like a... Maybe if you get value back? I think what stops purple from like truly shining in tower, I wish there was a single enemy that had a Vice or a Yashiminikov here. Vice would be the dream, Yashiminikov would be more realistic. The ability, nice. I don't know where the other enemy is. There it is. Hello there. You'd like to be... Oh, I froze you. Yeah, and I landed demons. Let's go. I'm going in. I did like 5,000 damage to it. I win. So they either need to be very close or very far apart, but nothing in between, hopefully. Well, they're on opposite sides now, so whatever. Unless... Oh, team's bringing them in. Okay, this should be good. Oh, rip team. My bad. Oh, even Ricochet, get out of here. Yeah, I gotta relearn the patterns. It's mostly just the Delve Eaters I'm worried about. Ilgils we could slowly react to. Like, I could pattern Rovarda if it comes down to it, but... Just like... Well, I did technically interrupt discharge, just not in a timely manner. Let's see if Oga is good to you. Oh no, are you doing Oga Flow during Halloween? Are you doing free or RT? I mean, I don't recommend either during Halloween, but I'm just curious. Enemy down. Should've just meleeed at the end. I didn't realize so many people had demons on that target. RT. Rough. Okay. I was gonna say, where's the Oga? Do your 10k steps in. It's a pretty accurate statement. touched it with her. Ooh. Nice. Worth. That Gibble's out of here. I don't know if Rika's Claw actually sells for anything, or if they put it in any formulas. Rip the team. Their health totals are too low. Oh, what? What did I get negated by? Oh, there's a Deloli. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, that I can't do anything about. I don't know where it is. Please kill it. Okay, it's done. I will rebuff the group in a moment. There we go. Yeah, I think team needs more Heavenlies or Fire Resist. There we go. Ooh, that freeze was clutch. Oh. I hit even if I get Epsilon. And stun locked him though. I'm gonna face tank this since I can survive it. There we go. There's the drop. Whew. My divine dropped. Somebody's debuffed, but I can't help them. Drop escape doll. Oh. I got punished for reviving. That was rough. Oh, and that 8 escape doll, that's also really important. A minute for at least. Oh. He was gonna charge on us. He politely stayed to the side. I mean, I'm not gonna say no to that. I just kind of expected a more rude Del beater there. There we go. Give us a Heaven Punisher. Do it. Do it for the group. Yeah, I think there's 14 Del Beater / Del Lighters and Seabed. There's 15 Mary Carols in Tower. So there's just honestly kind of no reason to do Seabed. Like, I understand most people in most normal scenarios would probably see Seabed, but this is one of those times where I'm like, kinda isn't. That was one of my big issues when I was going through the quest. Like, there really is no reason to not do this quest. Doing Ubers, it really has everything. The only thing it might be missing is a Doug 2000 bazooka, I guess, question mark. And it even has Tyrell, it even has like the Viridian Uber, the joke parasol. Plus this has a better weapon pattern. Because the other quest is Seabed Upper, which is 443. This one is 444. But technically even the weapons should just generally be better. Getting a little low on, let's just be careful, team. There we go. Drop, and then punish your chances. Come on, I want to see that banner for the team. I would much rather it go to somebody else here. They earned it more than me. There we go. Getting close to the end. We're gonna know it's at the end when there's one of basically every enemy type. Right now we're not at final wave status yet. build. Still not at final wave status. Got run over, but that's fine. Punish your chances. I'm dead. It's like, yeah, I didn't see it sunlock, bro. That was a fast revive at least. Sadly, that means I couldn't go away there. Boy. Oh, well, I'm gonna kill these Gibbles. Yeah, I was gonna say, wait a minute. Oh, 45 Vulcan, no special. This should be the final wave. Careful, team. Target. Oh, ouch. I'm gonna say, I'll offer to face tag. There we go. Clean up at the end. Another escape doll. Thank you again for the congratulations. Put a warp down. Got a lot to go back for. Could have placed some units so I can pick up items easier. Jeez, Elite Blind Divine there. Oh, this one from Dimates to Trimates, definitely on tower. All these grinders. This Devils, not a bad pickup. I only need a handful of them. Are useful on a fresh account. Awesome. Guess I'm just carrying too many items, sadly. Thought I put away a decent amount, but maybe not. Just a couple items, it seems. Do one more trip to get that photon drop, which should be good. They're definitely not as much money as episode 4, but I think that is that going to be the first Caparda that I'm going to teach somebody. But I think from the standpoint of techniques, hopefully we continue to see some high-end stuff because we are playing tower. So we should be able to get some easy upgrades for horses. Oh, these are all units and not armors. It's actually kind of annoying. Oof. Head back, hand in the quest. Sell items, and I'll be good. Oh, I left Auntie behind. See that until just now. Probably should go back to that. Annoyingly. Do need like 25 or so more. There it is. Okay, that wasn't too bad to pick up. Okay, let's leave quest. Hopefully from the standpoint of tower, we're gaining 245,000. So 2 more tower quests should level me. Be nice to go up another level. That's 1 tower quest down. 3 more to go. Yeah, I think this, you know, especially with Anniversary gone, I think this is the best way to get a Heaven Punisher in the game. Just due to the consistent bonuses. So you can kind of do it whenever, technically, with Cookie. Put away this ante so I can pick up an item. Still have 3 escape though, so looking pretty good there. Let me sort my inventory. Well, XP wise, it's actually not too bad. It's just unfortunate that there's just a lot of rough enemies. Kind of in the middle. Overall, I still like the tower quest, but it's not like... I don't enjoy it as much as the Omnis spawn, for sure, or the old MAE tower. That's just straight up bullying. Yeah, like, can you imagine if those LNK 14 combats were actually Yashiminikovs or something? How sick that would be. Nicely done. Run, team, run. 3, 2, 1, go. I like that. Honestly, that would kind of fix Seabed, too. A double whammy. Put it on Rico or something stupid. Oh, that instant demon. Goodbye. Yeah, okay, they're definitely not targetable. I just wanted to hard confirm. Yeah, they just straight up ignored that. That guy's ultra dead. You're dead. How many iframes did he have there that he dodged that Rabarda? That's crazy. What a cheater, chat. The frame 1 dash is real. Uh-oh. I was gonna say. Thankfully, Razan locked it there. Could have been worse. There we go. Nice. Demons. See when they react to the flinch. Nice. Stun them. Ooh, got unlucky with demons. Well, I only have a 90% chance to hit them normal. A 35? Kind of rough. Like, I know I can get like a little more accuracy, but not by that much. I was gonna say, we'll have chat hold on to multiple fire resist boosters. Oh, I don't like that they bunched me. This. I was gonna say, I felt like they're about to split. Oh, what? Wait, why'd I get hit by that? What? Oh, did the slicer make me walk into that? That sucks. Just trying to rebuff people, but everybody's moved. There we go. Slowing down the Ilgil. Oh, I was slowing down the Ilgil. That froze him. Oh, Don't beat her, please. I was doing so well. Stop one of their charges. Okay, and the other. There we go. Beat him down with that. I love the flowers in front of me, but it was untargetable to me. So, BS. And a demon. Ooh, landed double demon. Stand corrected. Oh, interrupted my demon. I rip time. I had enough. And my demons. Lilies that were gonna debuff them, so to kill them. And yeah, I think GG might need to just run from the Epsilon. Enough HP. Darius is on the outside. It's fortunate there. Another one of these. Okay, froze one Ilgil while attempting to keep this Epsilon occupied. Rip. Oh, that Ilgil is super glitchy on my screen. I have no idea what that was doing. I landed a demon. Nice. Shift it back in here. I think my Slicer tried chasing the Gaigui and got really confused. Got too close. Slicer Fanatic is amazing to Leo. It's probably one of the only items I will say, like, if you, even if you don't want to do ATP, the fact that you could combo kill and tower with this thing is insane. Eventually you'll want to get ES Demon Mech Guns, but for the Force, it's a pretty cheap option. Yeah, it's like the best PD you will ever spend on a Force. Yeah, it's kind of nice because everybody can use it. Even Rangers will use it. No, Slicer Fanatic is amazing in general, so definitely no worries about if you're questioning your Hunter. Because if nothing else, you'll go, wow, now they can Slicer Fanatic things more accurately than Force. That can't ever be a bad thing. Well, I went to demon that target, but it exploded. Which I guess is a good thing to have a problem with. I froze one of the target. Ouch. Two Gibbles are surrounding you. Yeah, it's kind of rough. Oh, Whenever I see the Delve Eater, I just immediately hit the spell button. But just leave me alone. Wherever you are, I don't want you here anymore. I actually got Mag Blast. Funny. There we go. Oh, we're level 29, not a bad pickup. Let's see if I can land this special here. Oh, or not. Let's try this again. There we go. There's the demon. Ouch. Indeed. Punisher for the group. Yeah, we're gonna spin for some ridiculous odds, you know, the 1 in 2000s, 1 in 6000s. You might as well just make it Heaven Punisher, honestly. Ooh, the multi-demons, get wrecked. Bye. Just getting run over repeatedly. There we go, final wave. Hello, Gibbles. I was gonna say somebody demon mech on you, because that wasn't me. Ouch. Come on. Demon Proc, come on, it's 103% chance to hit. Don't do this to me. My accuracy is actually good enough. Too crazy. Wonder what's dropping all the units. I feel like there's like a larger abundance here than episode 4. A bit unfortunate because we really don't care about units. Yeah, it's like half the blue boxes are units. It's disappointing. Wow, it's so bad I might not even come back. I just, yeah. Oh, I gotta get that Rifoli on the way back. I didn't mean to sell that. I'm upset with myself. I don't think material should be allowed to be in the store for sale. Not the end of the world because I got a lot, but nice. I think I'm good. I guess I'll chat take the roof away. Okay. And I will hand in the quest after getting some moves. I mean, I would like it, but if you want it and need it, I would rather it go to you. I need it eventually. Oh, there we go. I have a lot of forces, so just like, I'm looking to get rid of them. I think I got like 6 or 7, but I need 32 total. You need Gazan for full set? Oh, okay. I might be able to help you complete a set. The Force account on the other one has been collecting tons and tons and tons of 29s. Two more tower runs to go. We'll end with a purple cookie in desert. I forgot how long tower takes. It's like, okay, it's fine. We'll go a little past 9 o'clock. It's fine. We gotta finish up the runs. I don't want to say that we're gonna do something and not do it. It is what it is when it comes to tower. With how good the demons is here, I might even just stick to ATPing down things. It's kind of funny to me is the force that I'm the ATP. But I see some really strong demons in here. Might not be worth me doing. We're all focusing 1 or 2 targets. Oh, there we go. I interrupted at that time. Jerks. What you get? Is he able to hit me when I'm like this? Okay, he can. Because he's really confused on my screen. I stood in his spawn just to see what happens. Look at this. Whee! He's trying really hard, though. Ooh, great demons. Interrupted the dash. Yeah. I've already got the other one well. On having Punisher for the group. Honestly, the odds of it dropping aren't as bad as it looks. It's kind of like how long it would take to get like 4 linked Argents, maybe 5. It's more of a time thing versus like impossibility. So a couple Gaigui. Ooh, great freeze. What are they? And then Punisher odds? I think 1 in 6,000 bonuses. The 502 is 1 in 900, which also is not a really outlandish roll. Compared to like other stuff that we've been hunting tonight, this is like way more respectable. Yeah, this is kind of you're hunting for endgame items territory. I'm so scared Slicer's gonna kill me. That works. I'm gonna try to stun lock with Merfoe. There we go. Oh, the demoning. That was a brutal demoning. Holy. Deleted. Ow. Cat enemy. I guess he interrupted my solo earlier. I was wondering what happened. Yeah, one thing I don't miss about Seabed and Tower, surprise Delveters. I'm glad I don't have quests with them. It's kind of a rude knowledge check on a quest with already, like, dozens of spawns. Like, I really just don't remember where they are. I don't feel like there's a tell with it either. It just kind of happens. Like, I'll give an example. If you're playing episode 4, like, the rule of thumb is, if there's a zoo spawn and you're underground, it's probably going to be something really annoying that needs to be fireballed afterwards, and vice versa, or you'll get Gertabulu'd. There's kind of like an unwritten rule where you just kind of look at the zoo spawn relative to something and go, oh, this quest wants this here. And this one, we're like fighting the other ones, and it's like, nah. Yeah, we'll just randomly make this Delveter appear sometimes with this enemy spawn, but not really. Chat got trolled. I'm assuming it was a photon drop. As I said before, the more common thing for you to get is a photon drop than these rares. Oh, Hitogata. Whoa, 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 whoa. Fast spawn. Whoa! I got fast spawned on. That sucked. I might be dead here. That is really crappy when that happens. Thanks, episode 2. Wow. Yeah, they literally landed and instantly swung. There's not anything I could do. They're not supposed to do that. Jerks. Lily should die. Skibble's just hard locking me down. Just desperately want that scape doll. The game is putting so many things on the floor. Can I really not pick that up? Really? Why? There's just tri-fluid in the way? Really? Please let me pick this up. Okay, thank you. That's so rude. Hey, Dithurius gained enough HP to not die to Epsilon. It's an important threshold. See, this is why I was recommending level 140 for Tower, or level 160 for harder Tower. It all works out. Math checks out. Oh, I'm so hosed. Oh, I'm just getting dashed on. I can't even do anything. I'm getting hard locked down by these Ilgils. There we go. Ah, joke's on you. You hit me so many times I have invincibility. Means I could just walk up and go kill this Epsilon now. Joke's on you, game. And Ilgil doing whatever he wants over there. Oh, Cookie actually dropped. How unexpected. I got so scared, I wasn't sure what was happening there. I did the bob and weave. We're doing handgun gold. Ooh. White ID cookie. Presumably. Makes me feel nauseous. Rip all those cookies that went towards that. Yeah, it's definitely Grand Sorcerer White ID. Like, yeah, I'm well aware where handgun gold is. I'm saying they did Grand Sorcerer because Ruins is awful. You still wouldn't even want to do it to White ID either, but it's just, Ruins is such a bad drop. What a waste. Yeah, Tiggy and I joined Tiggy on some of those runs, and I'm like, this run is so miserable. The Ruins quest isn't bad, but saw pink ruins earlier. Ooh. That's insanity to me. Oh, not the enemy I thought it was gonna be. Okay. Well, on the plus side, I'm distracting 2 Gibbles. On the downside, all I could do is distract the Gibbles. Get another move. Ooh, I got a level up. Sadly, didn't get accuracy. What a shame. That was the first time I've been able to accuracy cancel because everything was already against me otherwise. There we go. Feeling a little targeted. I'm gonna walk backwards. Get out of the punch loop. Oh, actually landed that deep? Oh, what? I feel like when you go to accuracy can't glitch, and then the game is like, we're just gonna hit you with a homing confuse shot mid combo. That'll be fine, right? Oh, the Ripoe stun lock did not completed. There we go. Praise be to Ripoe. Built that one. Final wave. Only one more tower, then we'll move on. So many episode 2 enemies you only see once or twice. There's a reason. Nobody enjoys fighting Epsilon in particular. Enemy is a big waste of time. Though. Honestly, most of these drops have been kind of disappointing. Not rares, but just even just like the armors. Not a ton of weapons, but also not really good armors either. Kind of unfortunate. I'll just kind of pick and choose. I think I could hold one more item according to the order. Go back. One less tower, then we'll end off with Purple Desert. Thank you. Yeah, I'm hoping chat wins big here, but you never know. Kind of like Anniversary. You get it the first day, you could not get it after 3 weeks. That's what it is. Oh, that would have been bad. Let's get that chat leveled up, Waluigi. The red ring has definitely been helping. At least you got 3 limiters this event? True. More about the Ubers. Yeah, I'll just cancel the quest, who cares? If I want money, I'll just go play episode 4. All that walking for an HP map? RT is not worth your time. Got a trade? No worries. Wait a minute or so. For 2 minutes. Are you trying to get a parasitic gene flow in order to use the hunter or something? Oh, I have that goes on that Holt was asking about. When he's back, I'll just give it to him so he can complete a set. I could buy it, but I don't know. I want to see the drop. Yeah, Ogoflow is kind of a whatever. Hopefully, at least you're doing it on yellow ID for Galatine. Galatine is actually also another item that's kind of annoying to hunt. It's only on bosses at the moment. And unfortunately it's on Gal Griffin, which is not the easiest thing to do outside of boss rush. Palatine, Boyatine, and Ovaltine. I like that familiar, yeah. Tracks image on the Discord. Just read the quest information as test information for Romance Dawn quest. It's kind of funny. I really hope they do Valentine's one. I was on purple. My yellow ID isn't there yet. Ooh. Yeah, purple definitely not in the top 2. Blue ID is respectable. I could respect blue ID down there. But yeah, it's yellow ID is definitely where it's at. It's not something I would rush, to be honest with you, Chips with the Clips. That is a... I have finished every other hunt, or hunter, and I'm looking to do Red Ring more consistently. The return on investment from that is kind of low. So until you have like a really high hit caliber and you can sphere it, it's kind of low priority. It can be a game changer if you're doing boss runs, so you could get away with like a cheapo one, but it's kind of rough. Like, you'll be able to do basically every other quest that isn't boss related with just Charge Vulcan, maybe Excal or Galatine, Disco Brave Man with 13. Move the song forward. What's the min hit I'd want on a caliber? You either take a Restless Lion with 50 hit and 2 other attributes at 50, or at least 70. So, yeah, people can hunt for that literally for years. Just so that you're aware. Restless Lion, at least you could eventually get it. If you're trying to find it. But to, like, truly be done, you need some pretty good ones. The big issue is that, like, the enemy attribute is needed to be extremely high for everybody that is not Qcast. Here you go, Ald. I think you're asking for a Gazan to complete the set. There we go. Tower quest of the night. I have no idea where the game is aiming me there. Sure. We'll take that, I guess. Kinda nice that the Ilgils actually drop weapons, but every other enemy here, their box drops are kind of terrible. Yeah, honestly, like, one of the biggest changes for Hunter, you can get away with using 50 hit charge Vulcan pretty much in the entirety of hunting stuff for Red Ring. And honestly, Vice is eventually something you'll want, but not a rush if you have charge Vulcan with 50 hit. Photon drops. Gotta figure out how to get through Restless Lion relatively quickly. The trick is to have a Hell Gun with V502 and kill all the NPCs nearly instantly. So you don't even bother with text for the most part there. I mean, like, you can, but probably be like Striker Unit, Hell Weapon, clear. If you don't have a Hell Weapon, you might be able to play it as a force to get one as you go. Because in theory, I think there are enemies that drop Ray Gun there. Like the NPCs specifically. So you might be able to fill in some gaps that you have. Whether it's a Hell Laser or a Hell Ray Gun, both are pretty useful. Enemy died nearly instantly. I don't like that they're going apart. Can't do anything about that now, though. Hide the bind. Slicer accuracy glitch through the spinners. Can I do that? Hard. Yeah. I think what's their demon? I think the Ripoia is actually pretty good cleanup here. One of the few times I actually don't feel like Ripo is a meme. You can lock them down pretty well. Could be down there. Oh, I was casting the spell. Oh, slightly too slow. So unfortunate, chat. Like, leave me alone. That guy's all dead. Yeah, Slicer Fanatic hitting the Lilies twice for 2 different chances of rocking it is so unfair. It's just like, you're just so much more likely to insta-kill them compared to some of the other enemy types. Oh, what's a drop? It is. Oh. Thanks, game. I did not appreciate that, taking my vision away. Yeah. I would just say, you know, in terms of priority, honestly, it's just Mag, Materials, Vulcan, followed by maybe 13 to skip Ray Ban for AoE. And depending on the area, you might need an X-Cal or a big beat stick of some sort. Oh, they got melted there. Rip. You'll see people run a lot of Sky ID for the Caliber, hoping that it'll drop, since you're more likely to get Calibers and Sky ID than other ID. Problem with it, that it's still not guaranteed. Yeah, it's definitely doable, Hunter. From what I remember, you didn't need, like, crazy accuracy to hit them. Weird, come on. There we go. Ouch. Just trying to stop him from skating. You know what, if they want to come near me, you can forward. How they like that. Buffs. Buffs. The enemy was dead. Harold. Escape door. Double gibble. I killed double gibble. Nice. Power there. Come on, you good. Where enemy? Keep forgetting it's not the Delp Eaters on this side, it's the Gibbles. Unfortunate. That was a bit unlucky. Ooh, not lucky. Rip. There we go. I was gonna say, better get some accuracy cancels up here before the end. Unlocked the Eric Carols. Can't really do anything about that. Get wrecked. See, now they're doing the slow spawn. Like, see how they took some time to react? That's what should have happened the other time. Before I got instant punched. There we go. There's. Targetable. Okay. Put a Gafoi out to stop their dash, which did work. They didn't go full screen there. That could have been more annoying than it ended up being. It kind of worked. Just unlock them with Rasant here. I was gonna say, if there's Delp Eaters hit me, I'm like, no, 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 no. This time I actually had it out already. Get out of here. It's fine. If 3 people want to fight me, I consider this a win. I'm not the damage dealer here. Right, chat? That was a win-win. I was like, wait, 2 Gibbles and Delpeaters fighting me? What a fool. They were focusing on the wrong targets. Don't you shoot your death ray at me. I'll go keep Epsilon company. Keep up Gibbles more and the Gaigui. There we go. Epsilon's defense is so high that there's pretty much no reason to ever attempt tower without demons. It's nearly impossible for new players to even damage it. Oh, another Kazan dropped in here somewhere. Oh, Rika's Claw, nice. Just like 7 items, just the item I was looking for. Clean. There you go. Is Rika's Claw used in anything nowadays? I don't recall. I don't follow all the Forge stuff. It's like I look it up and then it just fades from memory. I thought it was Nade's Claw with Bowie. Guess I'll check later. One last quest. It'll be much easier than Tower. Probably should have started with that one, but it's fine. Purple Desert. There you go. This one's for Nefarious as well as all the Yashminikov 9000N lovers out there. In honor of all the give one for that. I'm just gonna host, same character. Switch over to some text though. There we go. Attention, the monster attack strength is currently boosted. Yeah, we'll be fine. We got through Tower, we can do Desert. Right, Chad? It's fine. Ooh, other good techniques in here. Oh, thank you. I'll put that away. In terms of... I emoted, apparently. Apparently I have an emo button there, chat. The more you know. Is it like this? How did I do the emote? Oh, is it like this? I forgot I've set up emo buttons. How little I use them. Isn't that crazy, chat? Just vote where I want to. Switching to magical piece mode. So I got Kafoe Merge, Mother Garb, Adept. Let's see, what's this one? We should know that one. There we go. Look at that, chat. I'm assuming I set this up with a shortcut menu. Yeah, I did. So I guess I need to set this up on other characters. Hello, hooray, crying, goodbye. Be a bit more friendly in public games, since I rarely type in public games. There we go. Yeah, 450 cookies. Yeah, there you go. might as well as cook what we can here. And I wish PhotonMaser was a better weapon. I don't mean like replace it, but I mean like I wish its stats were actually genuinely better. They did that weapon dirty. Like Guilty Light is a really great item coming into like Ultimate for the first time because it covers a lot of things that you needed to do. But then like PhotonMaser has like zero purpose. How is it gonna compete with like the 500, 600 ATP monstrosities? That thing should have been a 600 base weapon minimum. It's so disappointing. And it actually would have been interesting for it to be niche. Yeah. Good for the worm boss in caves. You don't really need it for that. Yeah, because the problem is like to get this one specifically, it's like you have to be doing episode 4. So it's like how or why would you farm it here? Yeah. Let's do Cannon Rouge or Excal instead. So that's why I was saying, like, its base weapon strength, if it was actually much higher, would have been interesting. Or if it had, like, a no damage fall off, like the challenge mode launcher. Oh, I got excited, I heard a Vice drop. Purple Cookie's okay. I think you get like something from Fuse. Might be Beta 1. Everybody gets a photon crystal, so that's not a big impact there. Speaking of photon crystals. Oh, Smart Link is the base one. I mean, I guess if I want more Smart Links later, maybe we'll do more purple for the team. Just to say we went for Vices. Like, oh yes, our Vice run. Cookie purple. I don't think this really changes my video any. I just don't think there's enough general items here. I don't know if I would rate this above most things. Tempest Cloak is okay. I guess I could give it an honorable mention, the runs. At least it is something that scales, but a good run should have like 3 or more scaling weapons, honestly, or like an extremely expensive mover. Like if Tempest Cloak ends up being put into a forge ingredient, I think that would help purple a lot. Without necessarily changing any of the items. Detonators. Yeah, even the red version, his name eludes me, of Guilty Light also should have been much higher in stats. It's kind of crazy that there's like a whole weapon chain and they're just literally not useful after Guilty Light. Like there's really no reason to hunt for them after you get to the point where you can hunt for them. If the free special was better, Guilty Light would have been kind of crazy with its free special. Freezing like 4 to 5 targets early would have been kind of neat, but its limitations on difficulty make it basically useless. Kind of unfortunate. Red Scorpio, thank you, that sounds correct. Like, it is a little stronger than Guilty Light, but it's like, no, it needed to be much stronger. Yeah, it is burning. It's like... One of Mazer, I think, is confused or something. Almost died there. Just let me debuff. Jeez. Slap into slap into slap is the true combo. Yeah, right. I retarded you. What are you gonna do about it? Buff the whole room, make their life easy. Both on drop, congrats. Smart link, nice. Darius. Vertebrates. Big go, chat. Enjoy our items. Apparently out of room for some reason. Oh, how do we feel runs went overall? Well, I can't complain, except to say that I hope next time Halloween Quest is a bit nicer to chat. Chat was putting in a lot of effort there. I was getting hard carried by lots of demon. Good to be able to pay for some of the cookies to give back to the chat, so we ended up doing quite a bit. But we still have, I think, 75 after all the cookies earned and the donated cookies. So even if we average about 20 cookies, optimistically, in a session, given that we're not playing Tuesday, Thursday, we should have enough to last the whole event still. Realistically, we burn about 15 to 18 in a particular session, especially if we take it slower with Anguish, where we're basically selling these items afterwards. So what would normally be like a 6-7 minute quest is like 8 or 9, then like another 2 for sales. I think it's fine. Not have to be in a rush for things. Keep trying to put away my photon drops, and I'm not able to. Put Red Ring back on for now. Oh, I don't want to forget that 35 hit slicer on this character. That'll make me sad. But otherwise, from the standpoint of, I guess, item, purple's not too bad. We have played worse cookie runs on stream before, so at least it seems to get, you know, some basic units, which I like to call the PD fillers. You know, how many things are worth a photon drop that you could potentially get dropped? You have the high roll vice, which is kind of like trying to roll an Uber. Yeah, hopefully they add a couple more things into the forge. I think eventually they're looking to do armor effects. But I'm not sure if they have any rough ETA that'll be like a next year thing or whatever. But hopefully chat enjoyed the runs overall. We ended up getting quite a lot of levels to the point where we are able to equip Red Ring on another character. So I guess at some point we should probably do Red Ring runs? Question mark? I guess. But it'll be probably MA1C Xrd over just doing TTF. I'd like to save TTF for when it's special weeks. Like when rare enemies up or something. We're just looking to abuse Red ID for Lava Scanner or something. Glad you had a good time, DJ. Do appreciate the support. I say Ogre Power. I don't think I want you. But overall, we ended up getting a decent amount of value from the tickets earlier. So it's kind of crazy that, like, kind of juxtaposing it against all the drops that happened tonight, despite us burning like a copious amount of cookies, massive attack tickets were still worth more. So moral of the story is, chat, after playing for about 3 hours, is massive attack tickets are unfair. The more you play them, the better it gets. Hopefully we'll encourage a lot of people to switch over from Towards the Future for leveling to massive attack. Is keep in mind, chat, as long as you don't, like, die a bajillion times, clearing that same quest line that I just did is still like 20 to 30 tickets for new players. So that is potentially their first 200,000 Meseta. That's their first, maybe set armor with samurai armor. They might be getting some other nice materials. We gotta teach people the ways of how good it is. They'll expect to see more of that quest, regardless of what week it is. Just because of the fact that we can get that kind of value once you pick a character and continually grind in terms of quests with them. Guess I'll restock if I need it. There we go. My video is starting to upload. Uploading PSO or something. So yeah, we basically have acquired, I don't know, 60 photon drops throughout the event, which sounds like a lot, but at the same time, we went down a bajillion cookies. we burned through, I think, 60 or 70 so far, like a pretty high number. I'm hoping we hit a high roll. If not, it is what it is. If nothing else, we can say we have a lot of massive attack ticket value. I have no regrets with massive attack. But I guess from the standpoint, since we already had a late stream, I was recording our runs. Nice, nice. Drop that. Combos of bits. I guess we could still make another batch of character, since we already were here for a while. It's already 10 o'clock. I went about an hour over time. I blame Tower. So, sure. Let's make our next batch of characters. Might as well make it a proper stream then. We did red, pink, orange, yellow, white, sky. So now we're in blue. Our first blue ID characters here. Any idea on what to call my videos? I have no idea. I'm assuming you clipped out the tower quest or something? Trying tower quest or something? I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and move to Funeral. And in honor of HellCleave, we're gonna random. Honestly, that kind of grayish hair might work for a blue ID character. And as Chad is a long time, probably, viewer of our many character creations, either on YouTube or Twitch, we're getting yet another short character. The game can't help itself, Chad. It's got a problem. I guess, Chad, for our blue ID character, it's of course it's small. Are there any other blue colors other than that? I guess that could work for blue if Chat really wanted it. Row 2, number 9. Otherwise, oh, that's not a bad one if there's like a pink ID. Otherwise, we have a blue there, or kind of like a sky fill-in. Auto knows what it's doing, says HellCleave. I don't think there's any other kind of blue color combos. I think it's just if Chat likes this one, or if they like row 1, number 2, row 2, number 2, or row 2, number 9. And they all have blue in it. The blue-orange outfit is nice too. What one was that one? Oh, was that one orangey? I don't think you're referring to this one. Unless you mean when you like change the skin color. There is kind of the red, the orange. Well, it zooms into the face. But it does change to the orange blue if Chow wanted that one. Otherwise it goes pink purple. Honestly, I might even just leave the face as is. Face hair, might leave it. I mean, that sounds like a chat request. I could just do it. It's not a big deal. We'll show chat what this looks like. This has kind of got like the blue armband. So let me know, chat, if you prefer the kind of orange-red with it, or more kind of that purple color. I wish it wouldn't zoom in, because it actually was like perfect for a second. Yeah, this one's kind of got more of a dark theme, because both of them have the blue gloves. They have the ridiculously pink boots versus orange boots. What's chat feeling? In the meantime, I'll start naming the character as chat thinks it over. Rotate the character a little bit for chat. Assuming chat is okay with the choices. I'm gonna look at the other eye choices, but honestly, for blue ID, I kind of like the blue eyes as well. Yeah, I don't see a reason to change that. Hair, I kind of like it as is. I'm not gonna touch it. Alright. If nobody has any other comments, we'll just go ahead and confirm the character and move on to Ranger in just a moment. Chat gets to bask in the character creation. So I finally have another ID that could host future runs, in case we're doing another 1 to 80. Chat liking it. Everything's good there. It's good. It's never the right ID color. There we go. We'll quit out. Well, I gotta remember, I gotta change controls while I'm in that one, or I'll get the annoying double input on confirm. There we go. Let's do Ranger next. made a lot of characters, which is good. We're slowly getting through the Huno rules. Up next, we're gonna do Ramar. Just try to complete a set. The red, pink, orange, yellow. We did white. Now we're gonna make a Sky ID Ramar. Oh, I hit cancel, but it's, why does cancel do that? Huh? That was interesting. I guess by default, oh, that is a look. Oh no. That's certainly a look. I might leave it on just as we investigate the character more thoroughly. It screams Sky ID. I mean, maybe this does. It's pretty standard blue. Oh no, that's more of a sky. It's a bit more pale. Just curious what other options there are. Also not a bad Sky ID. It looks like mostly row 2 options. We have kind of the classic blue, which has hints of sky on it. We have just a pale blue, where we have the pale blue, but with more kind of a tan coloration to it. I think we might make our hair something ridiculous. I want to make it more green or pale. Make it a little closer to the outfit color. Something in there is a little closer. Or I can make it a very outrageous color rather than matching the outfit. Proportions will keep it. How's that? Oh yeah, that's right. It changes the face mask. I don't think we've done that face mask before, so we can keep it there. What's chat feeling? You feeling anything in particular? We got the classic blue. You got kind of the more muted blue. And blue with tan. This one's a bit simpler. Isn't a bad thing. Eventually we do need a blue ID one, but we do have some other good blues. The tan and blue. We gotta call out for that. Now the question is, chat, what should we do with the hair? Do we make it something outrageous? You feeling like a purple? Do you want like a bright green or something? White hair is also something. Just seeing if any of these colors speak to me. If I hit cancel, it'll go back. Green is certainly a choice here. Certainly have fun with some of the colors. I don't think we have many green hair characters so far. Probably for the obvious reasons that it looks kind of odd. If we wanted the hair to pop out a little more, we can make it not match. Just thinking about like where it would be in there. Because matching would be closer to this. Right, like something in there would be closest to matching. How does chat feel about the hair? That looks good. I'm gonna lock it in then. The face-wise, I'm kind of happy with where it is. Although that face is certainly goofy. We'll have to do phase 3 on one of these characters coming up. But we haven't done the face mask, so we're gonna leave the face mask. That face is very goofy. Unless chat likes it. I mean, I put the goofy face on now. Yeah, because the face mask is one of the things that changes with the skin color. So I think we did the Number 4 for the face mask. I do want the Mortal Kombat one at some point. Actually, no, I think we did that already for purple. We'll leave it there for now. Yeah, we'll leave it there for now. Just curious what he... That is such a weird proportion when he gets really short. I'm just curious. I'm not going to change it. I'm just kind of curious what other monstrosities we could have had. I guess that would be like more normal proportions. Oh, no, man. Wow, he swells up real quick when you go to the side options. Holy. Right, chat? Just... This is the Ramar that's been waiting in like the reserves to be called. He's definitely water cooler. If chat wants to make him huge, it's fine. Just kind of curious. Like, what some of the weird monstrosities we could have had were. We could have had that from the random. Oh, that looks awful. Looks like a small kid like that. So, give him more width, please. Anywhere in here is somewhat normal-ish. Yeah, if chat just wants the water cooler, that one's at least easy enough to do. But for now, we'll leave it where it was. I'm gonna name the character, and if chat has any suggestions, you have some time. Otherwise, this is the new Sky Ramar for the future. Lock it in. It's never, chat, it's never right. It's never the right idea. Combo calculator, please. Like, dial in all those letters. We'll get the name ID for you. Oh, the bait. Why? Oh, why did it pop up so late? Did you see that, chat? That was the gotcha. There was like a solid minute in between. Holy, the bait is real. Is the server struggling to load or something? What happened there? That was no. It's supposed to be before I can even move. I typed in real slow, double checked, retyped something, then it popped up. Oh no. So now I guess we have a Sky ID Omar? We did White ID last time. We have the Pale Aristocratic Vampire. It was the last chat creation. I will say the color choices on Fomar are kind of bad. So I want chat to think about what color outfits we do before we random. So this is one of the only bright blues. Otherwise, we have, I think, literally nothing else that is sky blue. Unless you want this for Skyly. I guess technically that would work. Everything else is a pretty dark color. Maybe... Oh, actually, that could work for light blue. Yeah, like, this is very dark blue. I don't think that's a Skyly color. Yeah, I think you're getting two options, chat. Oh, no, there's a third. So, you have the rainbow blue... You have the blue that is questionably dark blue or light blue, and then you have a mix of colors. Calling them crumbling cookies makes sense. So chat will think about it. So we basically have row 1, number 2, row 1, number 9, or row 2, number 9. I'm not sure why the character felt like doing tie-dye, but who knows? Maybe chat feels the tie-dye look at the bottom. I think it's supposed to just be an opposite of the flames, which makes more sense for flames, but I don't get it for blue. I just think it's a little odd. But you know, our character could be an oddball. I guess for now we'll do this. And in honor of HellCleave, we're gonna hit this auto button. That is too similar to a character we just made. I'm gonna tell it to do better. That also is almost literally the same character that chat made earlier, just with a white outfit. Try again. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say we had literally all of those characters already. I don't think we've had this one before. I actually kind of like that for green, but it is what it is. So it changes the headband color. Says, how's chat feeling about some of these outfits? We got the row 1, number 9, 2. Not sure how I feel about the Thunderbolt with that. Just curious what other options there are. I don't think we've had the hairstyle before, so we might keep this. Just curious about the others, how they look. That doesn't look too bad. If I go red, I go very Roy. For Sky, the 3 blue options are not great. I agree. I mean, I guess there's nothing wrong with leaving the character with brown hair. How do I feel about the face? Honestly, not in love with any of the faces. I might just leave it where it was, honestly. We already have Old Man. We have Old Man Fomar. That was one of the first characters we did. I think this changes the face paint slightly. Yeah, we used that one before. Like, do I really like the eyeliner color there? I don't think I do. Maybe I'll leave it this outfit color for now. Just okay. Skin color's fine, proportion's fine. The only question is, should we even change the hair color? Just seeing if anything speaks to me. I don't think we have many brown hair characters in general. We have to make a maroon hair color at some point. That'll probably be for the females. I do like that color, but probably not for male characters. Just looking to see things. I'm not looking for a specific color. Although... I kind of liked how it was like light for a second. It's giving me like Seymour vibes with the hair color. Just curious how it would look as like a continuation of the colors on the shoulders. Not feeling it. Escape there. Sure, you know what? We'll leave the character as a brunette. I'm not feeling inspired by the hair colors offhand, unless Chad has a suggestion. Otherwise, we'll take one look at the proportions. So Chad, oh man, it put us really down on the low end. But we are very tiny Fomar. Spin us around. Then we'll say Ziggy, Fo, Sky. If there's anything chat would like to tweak, a minute or so to think about it. But otherwise, I think we have our character. Yeah, the blue, yeah, I kind of agree. Like, the most I would do... Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. The most I would say is if I wanted to play with the darkness of it, but I'll leave it as is. Okay, so I think we got our character. It's never the right. Never right. One day, Chad. One day it'll be correct. Oh, that time it stopped me from typing. Okay. So we are very tiny. look at our size compared to everything else. Holy, we're completely dwarfed by the people in the lobby. I feel like I need a booster seat to use the counter. Oh yeah, we don't even come close to clearing that. We're like giant bouncing pumpkin over there. Can't see it. Oh man. Okay, okay, chat. So let's now take a break for today. Hopefully you had a good time making the characters and watching along. We'll be probably doing a few more bonus streams. Probably more on Thursday before I do look outside. I might do a couple hours of PSO just to throw in some time for the event. But yeah, we'll see where it goes in terms of drops. Otherwise, if chat is looking to level characters in very hard mode or ultimate, it is XP week. So just let me know if that is something you are interested in doing, some very hard mode cookies on a Friday or a Saturday, and we could probably just help your character level. So just let me know. Otherwise, you know, if I get really bored during a weird hour, maybe I'll multi-client to get some of those IDs up to 40. But otherwise, I have a respectable range of characters to run it as. If I really need to, I can even start making another blue ID next time we stream, just so that I have at least 2 different characters, including a force, that can host blue ID runs. So I am happy to use the cookies however chat sees fit to get the most benefit. We talked about pink ID being technically one of the best in value, but in terms of, you know, reality versus expectations, it was a little disappointing tonight. I was hoping we would see at least 4 or 5 slicers for the group, given how often we ran it, and a few more odds and ends there. But from the standpoint of tower, we'll probably do that towards the end of the event, maybe on Monday and Tuesday, just to kind of grind out the Ubers once we have people with levels. Otherwise, purple, I don't mind mixing it in every now and then if chat is looking for a Yash Minikov. I'll just see it as a Smart Link run for myself. Otherwise, I'm also fine with blue Crater in Ultimate Surface. Otherwise, sadly, I just don't think most of the other quests are worth our time. If you want Ubers, Tower's the best. If you want XP and money, Desert's the best. So there's not a whole lot on the table in terms of what I would recommend. But for now, chat, let's say goodbye to the stream as well as YouTube. If you did watch to this point in the video or the VOD, I'd like to say thank you again for watching. Thank you for the support. I do appreciate being able to play with all of you and being able to do these runs together. But for now, thanks again for watching, and I hope you have a good day or a good night, depending on the time zone.